Sammy here, talking to you about finances. How much does it cost to really live here? And what can you expect? Well, so the most important thing to remember here is that, like in any country, it's how you live. There's budget living, there's middle of the road living, and then there's luxury living. So, you know, I'm going to talk about middle of the road living. I mean, you can live budget living less than $1,000 a month, US. Okay, less than 1,000. I'm gonna talk in Korean won just because this video, in the future, the exchange rate might be different. So let's talk Korean won. About 1,000 Korean won. Okay. Sorry, a million Korean won, about $1,000. Today, in December 2018, it's about 1 to 1. So anyway, that's budget living. You know, you're living in a small apartment, you're not drinking, you're not ordering in dinner, you're not dating and spending money, you know, exorbitantly, you're just living. So if you want to just live, and exist less than $1,000 a month, and you can do it no problem in Korea, in downtown Seoul. Maybe not Gangnam, but definitely outside of Gangnam. So let me talk about the middle of the road. I'm not going to talk luxury because that's ridiculous. It's insane. You know, you're talking about $5,000 a month, 5 million won a month, about 5,000 US. I'm going to talk about the middle of the road. So let's start off with rent. I'll talk about my experiences, okay? So you can get about 70 to 120 square meters for about $1,000 a month. Anywhere between $800 and $1,000 a month, depending on where it is. And it's good quality. It's a good apartment. It's not the best apartment. It's a little older, maybe a little wear and tear here and there, a little colder in the winter, maybe no elevator, maybe on the 5th floor, 6th floor. But you know, I live in a really nice neighborhood. The apartments I've had were all clean, comfortable, no noise, not a lot of steps. My first apartment was 2nd floor. My second apartment was 2nd floor. My current apartment is 3rd floor. But my first apartment was about, I'm gonna say 70, 80 square meters. My second apartment was 60 square meters, and my current apartment is about 120 square meters. So my first apartment was about 700,000 a month, and my last apartment was 700,000 a month, and my current apartment is 1.1 million, about $1,000 a month. Now, utilities you gotta pay every month, and they fluctuate. Obviously, electricity goes higher in the summertime when you're using aircon, and goes low in the wintertime, and gas goes high in the wintertime when you're using the floor heat. In Canada, we have the system where they level off the payment so that you can pay a set price every month, and at the end of the year they rebalance, and either they give you a credit or you pay the difference. So after a year of using electricity or gas, they average it out over the course. They don't have that in Korea, and I wish they did. It would make it a lot easier. So, but on average, it's about 75,000 won for electricity and 75,000 won for gas. On average, over the course, 50. Let's say, sorry, 50. About 50 bucks, 50,000 won for gas, 50,000 won for electricity. Now, it can be less. Depends on how much heating you use in the wintertime and how much aircon you use in the summertime. Those are the big costs. You know, so I pay about 50 on average. Internet. I don't have cable TV because I don't watch television. I just use internet. So cable TV and internet costs about 40 bucks a month, and that's high-speed internet with Wi-Fi. Right now, I'm just paying for internet with Wi-Fi, and it's 18 bucks a month. And I have 1 megabit per second or 1,000. I don't know, fastest internet you can get. So electricity, water. So you have to pay your water bill, the water that comes out of the tap. It's about 10 to 15 bucks, 15,000, 10 to 15,000 won a month. Water bottles. Now you can't really drink the water, or they say you can't drink the tap water, but it is clean. But the pipes in the building may not be clean. So people tend not to drink the water, and it's healthier. I don't know. Anyway, bottled water, you get 2 jugs of water. I use about 2 jugs of water a month, so that's 10,000 won, 10 bucks. What else? So housing, utilities, water, internet. I get a maid, comes in once a week, cleans the house, cleans the bathroom, kitchen, does my laundry and my ironing. I don't like to clean bathrooms, so I pay her. She comes in once a week, and I pay her 40,000 won a day, however long it takes her to do it. Whether it takes 2 hours or whether it takes 4 hours, that's what she gets paid. She comes in when I'm not home, I give her a key, whatever, takes care of it. So that's about 160 to 200,000 a month. And then there's food costs. So I have gone with a food delivery company that delivers my dinners, and I pay about 620, 240, about 250,000 won a month, and that gives me 24 dinners a month. Really good, filling, amazing dinners. It's called Champ Kitchen. You can look them up online. And they deliver in Seoul. They deliver 3 meals on Mondays, 3 meals on Wednesdays in a refrigerator package. They leave it at your front door, or you can pick up, and it's about 61,000 a week. Works out to be about 10 bucks a meal. It's amazing. Really good food. I love it. So my food costs in around 300 to 400,000 a month, because I only need to buy breakfast. I eat lunch at work. Now I'm not working, so I don't eat lunch at work, but you know, I keep my meals simple. I have eggs and toast in the morning, and for lunch I'll make a sandwich or rice and chicken or something like that. I eat healthy with vegetables or something like that, so my food costs are low. Transportation costs. So if you're working every day, like me as a corporate teacher, you have to transport yourself around the city. So about I spend about 80 to 100,000 won a month, and that includes gas for my motorcycle, right? So that's the budget there. You know, your clothing expenses, haircuts, makeup, you know, whatever. Those are, you know, you can figure that out yourself. No haircut, no need. I have to buy razors, so that's toiletries. And the only other expense you're going to have is entertainment costs. You know, dating, eating out dinner, and alcohol. I don't really have to worry about alcohol because I work at a club, and I don't go out otherwise. You know, I do when I date. You know, it's Mondays or Tuesdays. I don't really spend that much. So your entertainment costs, that's up to you, right? I'm budgeting about, I'm not going to go into that. My budget is a little bit different than most people because of my my job and my popularity. I talked about that in another video about, you know, how I benefit from being a VIP host. So yeah, so you add all that up, you know, my expenses come out to be about 2.5-3 million won a month. So, you know, that's how much it costs me to live. The rest of the money I earn, I save up to pay for, you know, vacations or things I want to buy. You know, I've already paid for my vacation coming up in January, which I said it's between $5,000, $8,000, 5 million, 8 million won that I'm going to be paying for hotel, transportation, entertainment, food, alcohol, flights, all of that stuff. And you know, I'm also paying for my girlfriend as well. So that's what I saved up for. My next saving that I want to save up for is in March or April. I want to buy a motorcycle. So I'm going to be saving up about 3 to 5 million won for that. And then I'm going to be saving up for my next vacation or my retirement. I'm going to be taking 3 months off. So I have to figure out how to rent my apartment and, take care of that. But that's a year away. So, that's finances. That's how you do it. And on my last video, I talked about the most important thing is make a budget. Take an Excel spreadsheet or get a program, a software program that tracks your budget. Set the limit as to what your expenses are, calculate your income, and you will know how much money you have left over to spend. Very important. That's a number one tip, okay? That's what I'm going to tell you to do. It's very important. You got to do that. Write down your budget. I don't care what anybody tells you, how much money. Write down your budget. If you don't know where your money's going, you don't know how much you have. Okay, that's the most important thing. Thinking about it here is not the same as having it on paper. That's the number one rule. I'm just, no discussion. Do it. That's it. You do it 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you will be amazed at where you spend your money. And you will go, oh shit, oh crap, I can't do that anymore. I gotta stop spending that money, right? So that's the number one thing. I'm not saying don't spend money, I'm saying know where your money's going, okay? Know at the end of the month, and you look at it and you go, where did I spend my money? Alcohol, food, entertainment, miscellaneous, clothes, whatever. Where did I spend my money? And once you figure that out, you can figure out where do I cut or how do I live better. That's the most important thing, okay? So that is finances for the cost of living for the middle of the road. So anywhere from, 800, 900,000 won to 1 million won a month for really budget and not living, not enjoying life, not going out. To 3 million won a month and really enjoying life, and then 5 to 8 million won a month and you're Gangnam style, Oppa Gangnam style. So that is the finance, okay? So those are the points that I wanted to make. Thank you again, everyone, for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button, the little red button right there, then the bell button, so that you know I got another video coming up. And I really appreciate it. If you have any comments, please comment. I really appreciate comments because it shows to me that you're really interested in what I have to say, because I'm doing this for you guys, all right? I'm doing this for you, and I'm hoping that I'm spreading some positive information and some helpful information, because I really want to do that. I want to provide information that people will be able to use. And if I haven't answered your question, perfect place to do is in the comments, because I will answer it in the next video, or I will answer it in the comments. I don't have enough subscribers yet that I don't have time to answer comments, so I'll do that for sure. And anyways, I really appreciate your time, everyone. Itaewon Sammy, living life out.